Hey Zoe, how are you tonight? I know I'm late, but this is TMR After Dark. I seen a couple things that I wanted to bring to y'all attention because I was like, hence the name of this live stream. Things should make you go. So how you doing tonight, Zoe? It's an echo. Is it a bad echo? Hey Nisha and KP. Hey Young Black Queen. Hey Akila. Hey Delightful. Oh, you at work, sis? Well, I hope you have a good night. Hey Stacy. Hey Lexberry. Hey Kiara. Hey Cheryl. Hey Sam Zimmer. Hey Thomas Fam. Stacy. Hey Monica. Hey Erica. I'm in Jazzy Live. Mama Dukes talking crap to Asia. Oh God. Oh, she's live right now. I didn't know that, y'all. You're working as well, Delightful. I didn't know. Lord, why is Jasmine? She bringing her mama in the middle of it. Her new zaddy, sis. Why isn't anybody saying anything to Philip? That's what I want to know. Hey Maria, thank you. Why isn't anybody saying anything to Philip? Hey J Empress, they going in? Let me see what's going on. I didn't know they was live, y'all. I had no idea. Mm, I don't even see the notification for it. Let me see what's going on over here. Hello to everyone coming in because you cannot call Philip. But when Philip does call, because we do know he's gonna call. So where they at, y'all? Are they on Mama Duke's channel? Who's talking about Asia's son? My Duke says? But you quick to tell somebody don't talk about your grandkids. But you talking about somebody else's grandchild? Girl, my goodness. Mm. That's what I'm saying. Jasmine says she wants to turn this into a career. Well, last time I checked, you cannot take your kids to work, and I think that means your mama too, sis. Yeah, you can't take your kids and your mama to work. Yes, girl, these elections, my gosh. I had something funny that I wanted to show y'all about the election. Election. Oh, they on Instagram on Jazzy. They're on Instagram. Well, speaking of Instagram, that's what I wanted to show you guys when I was over there being nosy. This ain't you sipping or you tipsy or whatever. No, I'm not sipping. Ooh, let me turn this down because I ain't trying to get. Girl, that ain't no Baja Blast. Since when Baja Blast look clear? Even watered down, it still ain't gonna look clear. Happy Friday, bro. Thank you, sis. Pay her what? Who watching my live? I mean, She can watch it. I watch her channel. Reese, girl, I don't know. Yeah, Philip is the one calling all this division. He gets to sit in jail. Copacetic A-OK. You say you eating your fries and your garlic knots. Well, y'all, I wanted to show you something really quick. So, this is what I want to show y'all. So, our dear sis, my Jazzy Life, I guess she was doing a promo for ISO T, and she tagged me in it. So, I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, sis got the name turned around back, but it's in the mirror, so we know how that works. But I'm looking at it some more and I'm like, sis, that's a Teamy Blends cup. How are you gonna be using a Teamy Blends cup and you're advertising ISO tea? So of course I started looking in the comments and somebody else said the same thing. They was like, the betrayal. Drinking this in a Teamy Blends cup, LOL. I'm like, girl, what, Jasmine, you couldn't just use a regular cup? Like you're advertising this but using a whole nother company's name product. So I think she posted this like 10 hours ago, and people were saying things to her. Like this one girl said, you are such an inspiration for my weight loss to being a full-time YouTuber and mommy. Hashtag supermom. I've started my channel finally thanks to you. Y'all, Jasmine ain't hard at this. She ain't replied back. She didn't say anything. Now, don't get me wrong, it's only like a few comments on here. She posted it 10 hours ago. Now, you on Instagram Live right now, going off with your mama. Sis, what about coming here and letting your fans know that you appreciate them following you? What about that, sis? Well, why won't you do that? No, she didn't tag me. I said she tagged Ming. She didn't tag me. She said that's her only cup. Right, young black queen, the one to give you money. The reason why you are, at this the reason why you have 11,000 followers on Instagram, since this is your audience and it's not a whole bunch of comments there. It's not like it's uh 1,200 comments. It's already bad enough that the people on your YouTube channel can't engage with you. So why wouldn't you engage with your people on, if you didn't do anything but heart the comment? But I thought that was so funny. I was like, sis, you you got the wrong cup, sis. You could have just went to Dollar Tree. That's where y'all like to get your pregnancy test from. You could have went to Dollar Tree and got you one of those cups, sis. She said, "Child, that was one drunk foolery." Oh, they off now? I don't know, JC. I don't know if he owns any other color shirts than red. I have no idea. Jasmine's only doing the bare minimum so she can pay rent. No more. No, Sh- shy girl, honey. Stevie Wonder can see that. We all know that. While you sitting on there letting your mama go off on Asia on Instagram, I don't see Asia mama going off on you. That should be time you could be creating you some content or cleaning up that house because I know it need to be clean. Jazz talking about she uploading the live. Don't nobody want to watch that hot ass mess. All that cussing and drunkenness. Oh, that's sad. She shouldn't even want to display her mama like that. You know what I'm saying? Like at someone said you were recording her live, Miss Tasha. I'm like, where? Recording her live? Yeah, I don't do that. I don't record people's lives. Honey, they got other channels that do that. Yeah, I don't do it. Yeah, I don't record her live. Yeah, record her live for what, honey? Right. Girl, I'm not studying Mama Dukes. That lady, please. Who is she? Girl, I got a mama. Like I think that's sad though. I personally, I wouldn't be on any type of social media carrying on like that at that woman's age. I just wouldn't do that. And Jasmine should be shamed because she shouldn't want her mama being up there like that. At the end of the day, your beef is between you and Asia, which really it shouldn't be any beef. At this point, it needs to be baloney. It doesn't even need to be beef anymore. To take up space 3 hour like my mom just shows she has the same uh, reproach as Jazz. That's sad. She said that lady was drunk. Well, one thing's for sure, if she was drunk, she is in her house. I'm just saying that. But if and if that is the case, like Jasmine shouldn't have had her mama up there like that. Like at the end of the day, girl, that's your mama. That's your mother. The whole world doesn't need to know that your mama like she like to be in the club getting tipsy. Thank you, Ginnell. Yeah, everybody doesn't need to know that. This is why people say Asia was had the right to defend herself. Haven't seen Asia say nothing, and here they go talking about her and her son. Yeah, they shouldn't be talking about that girl's son because at the end of the day, Jasmine, while you talking about that girl's son, sis, your children got the same DNA as her son does. Remember, they got the same daddy, sis. Apple don't fall far from the tree. As the mama, she should know better. Her damn self. That's what I'm saying, girl. Honey, you wouldn't catch my mama. Child, you wouldn't catch my mama up there like that. You definitely would not. I feel like it was ridiculous, especially when she called Asia a child. Oh, a well, if that's the case, Jasmine's children are too. She's not married to Philip. If you really want to know the truth, Jasmine children are bees too. If you just want to be technical. Now, Mama Duke should be if that is what Mama Duke said, because I didn't hear her say that, she shouldn't do that. Just like she don't want nobody talking about her grandchildren, she shouldn't talk about somebody else's grandchildren. Oh, JC, that's sad. They say Asia looking for clout. Yeah, Asia's not looking for clout because if Asia was looking for clout, she would already had it. Asia would have an established channel. The girl don't even post. Asia don't have to pay her bills with YouTube. Jasmine does. Asia didn't say she want YouTube to be a career. Jasmine did. So how's Asia looking for clout? Jasmine needs to worry about the possible disability her children may instead of talking about Nisha. Oh, that's sad. And plenty could be said about her son. Monica, girl, what did Butterfly say? That lie pissed me off, Mama Dukes. Oh, I mean to smack in y'all ear, y'all. Mama Dukes was saying something about someone possibly was oh touching Asia's son. Okay, that's sad. Well, instead of talking about it, sis, you should have got that child some help if you was aware of it. Their kidneys are gonna be trashed by 40. Mm. Wow, my dukes. Let them foods such as jazz get to her head. Take talking about. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. Jazz can't talk about. Hold on, you guys. Okay. Um, instead of going on Instagram telling off Jazz or Asia, since you didn't have any products you could have promoted, well, you did try to promote that ISO tea. You didn't have anything else constructive you could have did? Jasmine be having a lot of time on her hand, but somebody always say she tired. Oh my God, Jasmine is disgusting. I'm just starting. I had high hopes for Jasmine. I really did. Sis, hey Kels. Jasmine needs to be in here and take notes. No, she don't need to be in here. Jasmine doing just fine right where she at. She needs to stay right over there with her mama. Um, cause honey, I am far from anybody's mother on here. I'm just a woman watching their channel. That's it, honey. Hey to everybody coming in, make sure you hit the like button. But that's sad if her mother was over there talking about Asia like that. Like I understand that's your daughter, but at the end of the day, Mama Dukes, you didn't sleep with Philip. Jasmine did. So you let Jasmine handle Philip. Like you always got to run the Jasmine battles. Makes me feel like, sis, have you always done that? Both of them need to grow. Let me put this comment over here. Both of them need to grow up. If if the mom was online, I never get involved with people my daughter's mess. Apparently not. She's only tired when it comes to washing her butt or cleaning up. Girl. Mm-mm. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't, I don't even really know what to say anymore because we know what people do on social media. We know everybody up here, has different aspects on life and obviously different upbringings and different morals and different values, and we get all that, but I just wish Jasmine would keep her mama off the camera. I wish her mama had enough sense to know, Jasmine, I'm trying to grow a wholesome channel over here. I'm over here cooking. I'm 50 plus. Let me just mind the business over here in this kitchen, and what you do over there, baby, we'll talk about it on the phone. That Baja Blast was not that girl. That wasn't no Baja Blast. But when did Baja Blast become clear? It looked like water was in there. When did Baja Blast become clear? Now it might have been Baja Blast in there originally, but sis, that wasn't a. If that was Baja Blast, the syrup must have been going out in the fountain machine, sis, because they left some syrup out. Asia has a YouTube or something with where is all this info coming from? When she put those groceries on the bed, all hope went out the window for me. And let's not forget the poo poo hands. All hope went out the door for me. Well, it started going out the door because I did regain some hope when sis took that pregnancy test last year, and she peed on the stick, and we heard all the pee come out her body. Thank you, Bebo. That's when everything went wrong for me, honey. I was like, sis, what are we doing over here? That's when the story started changing for me. Cause I was like, girl, did you just write Monica Tacky? Chris talking about Jazz. Wake up to breath smelling good, but sis in the camera with the mouth full of plaque, like she don't know what the toothbrush look like. Again, honey, these are people who are subscribed and views your content, sis. These are not people making up these. This is what they're seeing, sis. I mean, mm But I noticed when Chris is, it was so funny to me, y'all, when she did the video. I think she put it out yesterday or today. I don't know, you guys. I seen it today though. And I guess the Chris's sister and her kids came over for Halloween. They had a little Halloween store away, and I was thinking to myself, it took all this time, Jasmine, to see somebody other than you and those children on that channel, and then when Chris people come over there, now you done did your makeup, you done did your hair, and you done did everything. I was just like, oh my goodness, I just. You do not talk about anyone's children, especially when your grandson looks like he went a few rounds with Tyson. I know that's right, Monica. Yeah, if she was over there talking about that girl's son, especially if something happened to him that wasn't, that was horrific or could have been horrific. Yeah, sister, I wouldn't be sharing that with social media. If she would have come after me and my kids, I would have dragged both of their funky asses. Janae, I'm telling you, sis, my Duke's wrong for that, and Jasmine's wrong, and my Duke's is even wrong. Because you had no business up there talking about that girl's children like that. Now, I know because y'all, they really feel like Asia is the one who called CPS. At the end of the day, um, anybody in this chat could have called, sis. There's a lot of people that think that Jasmine is disgusting, right? There is. I mean, I'm sorry that I don't know what other way to say it. And it could have been anybody. Now, I know you might. Who is Asia? Asia is my Jazzy Life's baby daddy's other baby mama. Hey, Destiny. Anyone? Would you say? She wants to talk about shit to Philip's other baby mom because Jasmine knows they beat her ass. Girl, okay. Yeah, she don't mention Philip's other baby mama. She claimed they cool in the fan. Nah, they probably just don't F with yourself, with your girl. Let me watch what I say. They probably just don't F with you, sis. Period. Talking about they cool, y'all cool. Jazz and her mama are discussing. Yeah, you know what? I wish I could have seen. I hope Pines or Mr. Fisher A. I hope one of them taped it so I could see that. Come knock it down, Jazz door. She gonna be back. Yeah, I don't want to wish nothing bad on anybody, but sis, I want you to keep the same energy just in case Chris decides to tiptoe out that door, sis. I'm gonna need you to keep the same energy. Cause you got a lot of guts and glory over that since you got a whole ninja over there. She says she's uploading it. Anything else to further trash up her channel? I don't understand why Asia is a topic to Jazz because Jazz is supposedly happy, and why does Asia involve herself with Jazz and men when she has a whole husband? That's been the question, Destiny, for a lot of people. Um, we know that Jasmine is upset because Asia caught herself spilling tea, and basically, y'all, it made it when Asia said what she said, it made it appear like every every ninja that Jasmine wants or had, Asia didn't had to. Like that's what. So obviously that would piss Jasmine off. Okay, but at the end of the day, sis, your ninja got on camera and he probably talked sweet nothings in your ear the night before and convinced you that he didn't have anything to do with that, sis. That should have been enough for you, right? So, are you believing your man or you believing her? Now, I understand you mad because she put that narrative out there, but sis, it's out there. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you are the one who initially brought Asia to your content by mentioning her at all, right? Now, Asia also brung life to herself when she appeared on social media, right? And other reactors chat reaching out to reactors, and they interviewing, talking to her, and she's, you know, okay. So at the end of the day, y'all, both of them are being messy, right? But at this point, it's just like, why don't both of you guys understand that y'all don't like each other, and y'all don't have to like each other because y'all don't need each other, because y'all don't need each other at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need Asia. Asia doesn't need you. What y'all keep forgetting to understand or realize is your children, Asia, Jasmine's children, are each other's siblings. They're brothers and sisters, regardless if y'all like it or not. You know, and you might want to let those kids. You don't want to, either Asia or Jasmine, both those, they're both their sets of children. Y'all don't want to put this false narrative in this head for them to dislike siblings that they never even really met, right? Like, they kind of know of Asia's oldest son, because I think Asia's oldest son is around Amaya's age. But the little bitty girl, they don't really. She's the same age as the twins. I believe Asia had that the little girl about a month or two before Jasmine had the twins. Well, the topic tonight, Tina, was, things that I saw that I wanted to go, And one of the things I saw was on Jasmine's Instagram. But of course, somebody came in here and said Jasmine was live on Instagram. So we started talking about that. Um, she said they both need to stop because their children are getting resent from them not allowing them to have a relationship. Well, maybe the oldest girl, Kaylin, because the other ones are 2 years, especially the twins. The twins don't have any resentment towards anybody because they don't even know who Philip is. Okay, but the whole point that I'm making, they're putting stuff in these children's head and they don't even know it because y'all talking about each other in front of the children, like the children are around, right? So you could potentially have these children having animosity towards each other about some beef that got to do with some grown ass women and don't have nothing to do with the children. Yeah, it is getting very ratchet. Queen J, it is getting very ratchet. It's getting to the point. It's just like, why are we watching? Like, obviously we're watching to see the train wreck, the shit show. That's why we are watching. But all mommy channels are not like this, y'all. I think a lot of us was watching this because we was being nosy, right? We was trying to figure out what is really going on. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first started watching Chrissy, she wasn't doing all that ghetto stuff. When I first started watching Jasmine, she wasn't either, and Olivia was. The only thing Olivia was doing was the food stamp hauls, and I just thought, I thought they were funny because I was like, this girl really bragging about getting food stamps? Okay, sis. But then obviously as their channels grew, the content changed and they just started getting, to me, real unrelatable, right? Mommy channels that don't have nothing to do with being a mom. Exactly. You know, but again, see, Jasmine's channel is really not being about a mom. Because remember, her channel used to be called Mommy and Kaylin, or Kaylin and Mommy. When she changed that channel to the Davis family, which is Philip's last name, the whole thing about being a mom went out the door. It was literally about her life, right? So anything that goes on that she feels like she wants to share, she shares it because it's about her life. It's really not being about a mom. She just so happens to put mom content on there, and really the only mom content that she really puts on there is when she talks about how the kids get on her nerves. I just don't understand how Jasmine can talk about being depressed and bullied, but her and her mama sat up there and talked about Asia and her kids, and that would have made me go in on them, shaking my. I know, Janae. I know, sis. I know, but I mean, it's wrong, right? It's a lot of stuff that goes wrong in this world, but at this point, y'all, we just watching this ish. Like we already know the Jasmine channel is not what she says it is. Jasmine literally is just throwing up videos to pray people watch them and she gets a check at the end of the month. That's it. That's it. That's to me all these women. That's what they're doing. They're just throwing up content. Pray somebody come look at them so they can get a check at the end of the month. You know, these women want to grow careers doing putting up uploading videos and just upload, especially Jasmine and Olivia. They'll upload absolutely anything. Chrissy too. She, all of them have just uploaded absolutely ridiculous stuff that you would just be sitting up here like, girl, what is going on? But we know what's going on, y'all. Ratchet, just ratchet, just ratchet. So I said, I'm tired of seeing her damn nostrils. It's going to be Chris and Jazz channel now. Nothing family will be portrayed. Yeah, no, it won't. But that's what happened when with Philip. Philip was always in the camera. I don't know, y'all. I mean, me personally, if you're gonna have a man and you're gonna put him on your channel, great, right? Because we didn't expect for Jasmine to be by herself forever. Hey, Latoya, we didn't expect for her to be by herself forever, but at this point, it's just like the way you introduced Chris to us was so, sis, it was ratchet. It was ratchet and ghetto. But y'all, that's probably just her. See, Jasmine doesn't see any wrong with it because that is her. I noticed that Chrissy ran and told her that you were live, but she does not come to defend Jazz. So I think Chrissy wants Jazz to make a fool out of herself. She definitely is not her friend. I don't know why Chrissy would run and tell her that I was live. Honey, I didn't even know Jasmine was live herself on Instagram. Yeah, I didn't know that. I had no idea. I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. I came here to talk to y'all about Kandi Burruss and her Karen episode, her little Karen moment that she had other day at Chick-fil-A. That's what I really wanted to talk to y'all about that. I wanted to talk a little bit about the election, and then I wanted to show y'all that what I saw with Jasmine on her Instagram. I just thought that was funny how she was standing there advertising ISO tea but using a Timmy Blends cup. I thought that was hilarious. Christy got them she notification gang gang. Well, good. She need to convince her man to subscribe too. My husband said he ain't paying for cable. You got this bootleg love and hip hop. I know that's right, beautiful butterfly. Oh my goodness. But I do want to know, did anybody see Kandi Burruss? Did anybody see her Karen moment the other day at Chick-fil-A? I want to try to pull it up. Cause Kandi, I was shocked. I was like, Kandi, why is you out here acting like this? Oh yes, Kandi Karen episode. Let me see. Kandi is she used to play she used to sing in the group Escape, and she's one of the cast members of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. You saw Kandi video, Tasha? Tonight. Mm. So we're gonna talk about Kandi real quick because I'm gonna be honest with you. Those girls, they're very immature, and we discussed the channels that we watch over here. But what I'm not gonna do, yeah, I'm not gonna be a mind dude, because I'm not gonna get up here and go back and forth with y'all. I'm just not gonna do it. For what, honey? What am I gonna gain out of that? I don't even want the attention I could potentially gain from that, because that's not what I'm here for, you guys. You have to understand. We on here discussing these channels, we kiki, and we go on about our, at least I go on about my business. I don't know what other people are doing. Okay, so let me pull up the video real quick. Now this is courtesy of 9 Mag TV. I watched it, and that's where I saw it at. It was like a little 2 minute clip. Mm, did I pass it up? I think I did. Hold on. So I don't know if you guys are subscribed to 9 Mag TV, but they get a lot of the Instagrams. They catch all the little Instagrams and stuff like that. So I'm subscribed to them because they will bring you the tea. Um. Oh my. Wait a minute, you guys. My mouse is really acting up. Good gracious, why is it doing this? Okay. Let me find it really quick. I just saw it. Okay, here it is. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen again so you guys can see it.
Came out of the Chick-fil-A line, and this just hit me at the end with, of course. I thought they supposed to say, my pleasure. Don't let this election f you up. It's supposed to be my pleasure. Don't have me up here calling the owners of Chick-fil-A over here, ma'am. Just because you got a black lady riding through the thing, this race, don't let this fool you now. It's supposed to be my pleasure. You done messed up my experience in the Chick-fil-A. Okay? Talking about some damn, of course. My pleasure, bitch. My pleasure.
So that was Kandi having her little outburst at the Chick-fil-A. She turned into Candy Karen. And I said, Kandi, sis. Now, first of all, if you guys didn't catch what she was saying, basically what happened was Kandi went through the Chick-fil-A drive-through line. And I think the girl was like, I think the Chick-fil-A cashier probably said, gave her stuff. And Kandi probably was like, thank you or whatever, whatever. And the girl said, of course, instead of saying, oh, it's my pleasure. So Kandi got upset because the woman didn't say, it's my pleasure and said, of course. I think Kandi took it like the woman was given like white privilege. Like, I don't know. I look, Kandi, Kandi was upset because the woman didn't say my pleasure. I guess Kandi, I don't know, maybe Kandi and Todd had got to arguing before she went through the Chick-fil-A drive-through line. I don't know, but I'm like, Kandi, sis, you said you was going, don't make me have to call up here to corporate. So Kandi, you gonna make this girl lose her job. I don't know if sis making $10, $11, however many, but sis, she's not making your dollars, okay? You gonna make this girl lose her job because she said, of course, or like, well, of course, she could have said it like that. And because she didn't say my pleasure, sis, that's not your restaurant. You and Ty do not own that, you know. I'm just thinking to myself, yeah, it's just, I mean, right, Angie, and she okay, sis. So you want this girl to lose her job. And since when all you got to do, like if going out in the public candy is triggering you that bad, since you might want to order DoorDash, okay? So these people can keep their jobs because you sounded real stupid. Like that was stupid. Candy, you didn't have anything else to post on Instagram but that. I say, of course, all the time at work. Pleasure is not a word I would want to say a word. Exactly. It's my pleasure. No, it might not be my pleasure today, child. I might not want to be up in here today. It might not be my pleasure. Candy, take this food, sis, and get on out this drive through. That's what you do. Maybe it wasn't her pleasure to serve her. That could have been too. What if she would have it probably was a little young white girl. Was like, of course. You know what I'm saying? And because you know she she didn't feel. I guess Candy wanted to feel more appreciative that she was spending her money up at there. Well, Candy, sis, you don't make us your fans or the people that buy your used to buy your albums or go to your boutique or buy your products on your line or watches Real Housewives of Atlanta. Every time you come to social media, you're not thanking us for being a loyal fan or being, a person who's purchased your products. Yeah, you're not kissing our tails. So why you want somebody to kiss yours that works at Chick-fil-A? Right. Again, right. It depends on my mood. You said now Candy is gonna hire that girl if she gets her exactly. She could have just said nothing at all. Candy should be happy. The woman was respectful. I don't have some rude ass fast food workers in the drive through. Exactly. I mean, the girl gave you your food. She said, of course. She smiled at you. You act like she was like, B, take this food. I mean, Candy, come on now, sis. Me personally, I think her and Ty got into it before she went to Chick-fil-A. And sis was just pissed. Oh, I hope that ain't the case. We are in a pandemic. People are struggling to find work. Don't take someone's livelihood over something little. Exactly, Sam. Like, since you're making a big deal out of absolutely nothing. It's we have seen earlier this year the woman that went into the McDonald's because she was mad about her food from she got her food from the drive-through. Do you guys remember that? And she went in there and threw she was throwing all that stuff at the manager. Like we've seen a lot of incidents at fast food restaurants that turns out to be very violent, right? This girl said, "Of course," instead of saying, "Oh, it's my pleasure." And since you gonna go to Instagram and could potentially make this girl lose her job off some BS about 2 words, and it wasn't even 2 rude words. She didn't say what you wanted to hear. Who the frick are you, sis? You a customer just like everybody else in this line. The chick is at my Popeyes by me is rude as hell, and Candy here making a thing out of exactly that's my point. You know that is exactly my point. There's many times I have walked into restaurants and have got the worst customer service. If I would have went in there and to McDonald's or whatever restaurant and I would have been like that, and she was like, of course, I wouldn't have been like, how you supposed to say my pleasure? Yeah, I wouldn't. No, I would have just been like, okay, whatever. You know, you don't even know where that girl is from. It could be where where she's from. She might not be exactly from Atlanta. She could be from anywhere. Maybe that's just how they word themselves there. Like, just like people in New York talk different than people in California, and people in Florida talk different than people in Baltimore and vice versa. What'd you say, damn y'all? Ready had me to go to Taco Bell now. We gotta talk about French fried Lord girl. Would say Maria, Candy should be happy they're even open because they could be shut down and she could be in the kitchen cooking. Okay, sis. Um, l- that's just like Lizzo posted that lady pic from the Uber Eats, I believe, and that lady was getting harassed. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Like you don't know what you're doing. It was because she Candy from Escape. Well, the way she was looking on that Instagram, sis, you look like uh Jenny from around the block. Sis, you didn't look like no celebrity to me, sis. Okay? Now you might have been in a nice car, but that's a lot of people in Atlanta that's not even celebrities that's driving around in nice cars. Yeah, in Atlanta, you could be anybody and have a $50,000 car, $100,000 car. That's anybody in Atlanta. You don't necessarily got to be famous. Right. Barbara from the streets, whoever. I don't know. Candy need to get her life about that. I didn't. Candy, sis, you wrong, dead wrong for that. Okay, dead wrong. All right, you guys. So it was something else that I seen that made me go and I wanted to. Yeah, she is funny looking to me. Candy's always been funny looking to me. Um, let's see if I can pull this one up. So I don't know if you guys know, but they did some type of exit in Poland, and it was the Edison's research exit poll, and they reported that Donald Trump gained he gained a lot of it's okay, excuse me, I'm sorry. It says Donald Trump made gains in every demographic except for white men. So they basically said from the Edison's research exit poll, they said that Donald Trump is up with black men and women, Latino 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 men and women. Y'all, it's getting late. I probably need to get off because I'm slurring my speech. Latino men and women and white women. And so they said with black men, his vote share went up 5% from 13% in 2016 to 18 in 2020. Now, y'all, I was shocked when I heard that. I said, really? And with black women, it doubled from 4% to 8% from 2016 to 2020. But y'all, what I couldn't believe is the white man vote. Now, clearly, we do know Donald Trump is a white, orangish man, but he did not get the white man vote. And I was shocked when I seen that. I couldn't believe that. She said the black woman one doesn't sound right. Again, this is the Edison's research exit poll. If you want to, you can Google it and check it out. This came from Newsweek. Okay, so this article came from Newsweek. Right, Mommy Vibe. I couldn't believe it when I saw that. I was like, okay. And then we have another gentleman. This also article comes from the New York Post. There was a United States Postal Service worker arrested at the Canadian border with bins of mail with undelivered ballots in it. So he was on his way to the Canadian border, and they said he had done it already. He said between 4 and 10 times, of where he was taking mail, putting it in his car, and taking it to the Canadian border and dumping it over there. This man is on it. His name is Brandon Wilson, and he's 27 years old. It said in upstate USPS employee was arrested Tuesday. So when they say upstate, they're talking about upstate New York. Was arrested Tuesday while crossing the U.S. Canada border with hundreds of envelopes and other undelivered mail, including several absentee ballots. The Buffalo mailman, who was caught with over 800 pieces of mail inside his truck that he had failed to deliver, said he had ended up on a bridge between the U.S. and its neighbor to the north by accident. Customs and Border Protection found a huge bin of mail spanning several zip codes in the vehicle. Among them were three absentee ballots from the Erie County Board of Elections, authorities told the newspaper. Brandon Wilson, 27, told CBP, which is Canada Border Patrol agents, he was in the wrong lane while traveling to Interstate 190 and accidentally wound up on the bridge when pressed. Wilson claimed that the mail his was for his mother, though he was unable to explain why the names on the package did not match his mama's name. Okay? Wilson later admitted in an interview with the Postal Service Officer of Inspector General that he had been taking mail from his delivery route and putting it in his car beginning in September 2020. So y'all, he had been doing this since September. He just got caught Tuesday. Wilson estimated he placed mail from his delivery routes into the trunk of his vehicle on more than four, but less than 10 instances after returning to the post office from his assigned route. Special Agent Brendan M. Boone wrote in report. Wilson intended to whittle down the amount of mail in the truck of his vehicle by placing a small amount of the mail into USPS Resort containers in the morning before his shift began. Wilson last reintroduced mailings into the mail stream in his fashion approximately 3 weeks prior to the day of the interview. Okay, so Wilson denied knowing that he was in possession of three absentee ballots, which had become a focal point in the contentious 2020 presidential election. He has been charged with delaying, destroying mail, according to court document. He faces 5 years in prison and a $250,000 fine if convicted. Can y'all believe that? Would you say I done heard it all? Done behind, but have a paper shredder. At least be smart if you're gonna do that. Exactly. Like, duh. Sophie said, so are they gonna recount everything? So what's happening here, sis? Are they gonna recount everything? What is doing with all the mail from September to and October? And then had the nerve to say it was your mama's mail. Child, why is your mama getting all that type of mail? Like, but this is the thing. 27 years old. 27 years old. You willing to throw your life away, your good government job away because you trying to be a part of throwing the election? Hey, B Kirk. Who won Surefire? Where was he trying to drive to Russia? It's past my bedtime. Victoria. No, he was going to Canada. Hey, Yomika. But what I'm saying, you guys, these are things that make you go, okay? This is what's going on around our country. Now, can you just imagine? He's a mailman that got caught. Can you just imagine other mail personnel who attempted this? Because we can't say no one else tried to attempt that. Can you just imagine that it's probably a lot of ballots in the city dump in your city somewhere? Because there was a male person who did this and actually got away with it. Because you ever notice sometimes when somebody said they sent you something in the mail and you never get it, and you thinking to yourself, did you put the right address on it? They real sure they put the right address on it, and you never get it. Child, I've heard, and not just during this election, but I've heard throughout years, for many years, of scandals or situations like this about how people who working for the post office was destroying people's mail. Right, Queen J? Like, again, y'all, things that make you go, okay? So just because he got caught, just imagine all the other thousands of postal workers that could potentially have done this. I'm not saying they did, but I'm just saying, you guys, it happens. Right, not to vote by right, telling these people not to vote by mail. Exactly. Trump sure did. He sure did. He did shoot himself in the foot. So, like I said, you guys, these were things that make you go, hmm. Some stuff, just little things I want to bring to you guys' attention. Again, I know a lot of you guys come to my lives because I do the commentary on the three moms, and I get it, you guys. I understand, but y'all have to understand, like this stuff is getting so ratchet. It's just getting too ratchet for me, y'all. And I just, sometimes we'll talk about things that we feel like could be relatable, but y'all, it's so much going on in this world. Like, if Jasmine wants Chris to run her life and be her new love interest on YouTube, yeah, that's her business. If Jasmine mama wants to get on camera on Instagram in a drunken state, that's her business. You know, I mean, once upon a time, Jasmine wasn't throwing the camera in your face when she come over to your house and you sitting on a Friday evening after you done worked all week and you just, getting a little tipsy, feeling good because you didn't put in a long day's work. Jasmine wasn't throwing that camera in your face. Now all of a sudden she's throwing the camera in your face. Now me personally, my mother, I wouldn't do my mother like that. Period. I just wouldn't. I would have enough respect for my mother. Right, Queen J. I mean, sometimes we do. We got to talk about real life stuff that's really going on. Chrissy, Jasmine, Olivia, those girls, oh my God, it's just for YouTube, you guys. It's to gain popularity on YouTube or on social media. Some of what's going on is true, and some of it it's not. And some of you be like, what the WTF is going on here? Y'all, it's just pitiful. Again, I don't know anything about um I didn't know anything about Jasmine going live. When I went live, you guys, this is what I wanted to talk to y'all about, right? The only thing I wanted to talk to y'all about was what I saw with Jasmine on Instagram because I thought that was funny. Because I'm pretty sure she didn't catch that, you know? Um, and so I thought that was funny. And then the other little things. And Kandi just blew my mind. Her behavior just, I was like, Kandi, you was dead wrong for that. Right. So for it's the internet. You can be whoever you want to be. Yeah, Mama Duke doesn't demand respect. Exactly. Her daughter doesn't either. So if her daughter doesn't, I guess she gon' she the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Hey, Miss Mugga, they ratchet. Miss Mugga said, Reese, I love your channel. Oh no, Erica, you're fine. It's nothing, sis. It's no big deal. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I'm not mad at you. I mean, yeah, no. Um, I agree, Tasha. They are an embarrassment to themselves, and it has gotten to ratchet, and that it is boring. They all need some guidance from family services. Yeah, y'all. To me personally, it's just boring to me now. Like, because everything they do is so predictable. You know, everybody already predicting that Jasmine's gonna come out with a new "I think I'm pregnant" storyline. We know that's in the makings for Chrissy as well. We know Olivia. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing over and over and over again. You know. No, you're fine, Erica. Yeah, I know you're not. Yeah, you're good, babe. I love your channel too, Miss Tasha. You be giving good advice, good facts. Be giving good facts. Oh, thanks, sis. I appreciate that. Thanks, Queen Jane. Yeah, they are very predictable. So at this point, it's just like whatever. It doesn't even really matter. But again, you guys, I just wanted to bring that to you. I just wanted to pull you guys' attention. I know we're all, sitting around trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, okay, Reese, I will, baby. Thank you. I'm gonna be cooking this weekend. This weekend. Leah was just talking about she felt sick. At this point, these chicks need some vitamin C's. They need to take some vitamin C's and they iron pills and they'll feel so much better. Well, right, exactly, repping BK. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I'm gone. I definitely will see you guys in the next video. I appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you so much for giving me your time and your attention tonight. As usual, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Make sure you guys, before you leave, you subscribe to this channel. You also hit the like. Make sure y'all catch me on my other channel. It's my cooking channel. It's called Get in the Kitchen with Tasha. Thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful weekend, you guys. Hopefully, when we get up in the morning, we'll find out who our president is. You guys, make sure you stay safe because you do know if the election doesn't turn out how Trump wants it to be, or even either way, you guys, if Biden doesn't win, if Trump doesn't win, it's gonna be some mass hysteria going on. So I want you guys to stay really, really safe. Okay. Thank you guys so much again. Remember, you guys, sub what you love. Bye bye.